Do 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 do. Brighten up your day, the home and family way.
Well, food prices are going up 4% this year, and the new payroll taxes will cost our middle-class families about $700 a year. What's a family to do? Well, consumer savings expert Janine Pavini is on a mission to provide families with an arsenal of tips for stretching our dwindling dollars. Now, this is incredible what you have here. You put us to a little test in the beginning about how much this was worth. You cut it down by how much?
Around 35%. So I saved $117.
That's a huge saving.
That's free money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is the technique in order to do this?
Okay, so I have a little savings arsenal, and I want to say it doesn't really take a lot of time to do these things if you just have a plan. And so that's what we start with first. This is your Bible. These are the shopping ads. You want
throw them away.
I know most
so
people
foolish.
they end up in the recycling bin. That's not what you want. You want to hold on to your ad, and you want to basically look at that, see what's on ad, and then most stores let them out on Wednesday. You could also look at them online. Most stores have it online starting on Wednesday. And then you want to plan your menu around what is on sale. Right there, you're going to save a significant amount of money. So now you're planning your menu for the week around what is on ad.
So we see here there's steak, there's beans, there's all kinds of
things. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
juice.
And then there's like little things they'll even say, like if you spend X amount, you get a gas credit or a gas card or something, which is another thing we spend a lot of money on. So once you have that and you've planned your menu, you want to sign up for their loyalty card program. That's really important because if you go in and you're not a member, then basically you're not going to get that savings.
Are those free? Do you sign up? Those are free.
Oh yeah, they're free. Absolutely.
Okay.
And it takes about a minute and a half to just do it. So
and what's the advantage of having one of those?
Well, because you'll get the additional savings. If you're not a member of their loyalty program, then you're not going to get the savings. So you have to have their loyalty cards. Okay, next, now you have your menu based on what's on ad. Now you want to find coupons that match what is on sale, because now you're going to get double bang for your buck, because you're going to have the savings from the sale and from the coupons. And there's a lot of places you can go online nowadays. You can find coupons for grocery stores. And now technology has played a big part. We all have our smartphones.
Sure.
And so there's apps out there. Coupons.com has an app. There's apps that allow you to look at coupons. Some of them allow you to find the products and save them directly to your store loyalty cards. So the apps are a real helpful way, and it just covers the gamut. It's no longer just about cereal and yogurt. I mean, there's coupons for everything.
It's an advantage because if you don't have the coupons that you've cut and you have it on your phone, I've done it many times where I just go to the coupon on my phone and I give it to the cashier and they scan it right then and there. It's really great.
There's some that do that. There's some that you actually can save them to the loyalty card, and then you have it when you swipe your card. You get the savings that they have, and then the savings also from from the coupon.
But don't you, when you do, because I've had my email account for so long. When you sign up for these programs, and all of a sudden you're getting inundated with all of this sort of spam, right?
Yeah, you do. And what you want to do is set up a separate email account. That's really important, that you have a separate email account.
That's why she's the expert.
That's right.
And that's another way, though, that you're going to get a lot of great coupons, is sign up for the newsletter and friend sites that are coupon sites, that are the brands that you enjoy, because then they reward you back with special offers. And so have a separate email account just for that, and you're going to save yourself a lot of things coming into the inbox that that distract you from the things that you have to focus on.
Right.
So separate account. That's a real important part.
Here's the other thing that I end up doing is I always go and buy. I've got my SUV, and then I just go to those big bulk store things, and I load up.
You spend more than you have to, right?
Well,
and
I wonder, do I have
really
to?
need.
I mean, aren't I making a saving more when I go?
I think that there's definitely advantages to the big warehouse clubs. Two of the things, though, that I feel can work to the disadvantage is you're buying in large bulk. So for kids, let's say you're getting 6 cereals of the same. They might get really tired of it after the second
Well, each
box.
box is like that
Right.
big.
So that's one thing, and you don't want to waste. And the expiration dates, you want to make sure that they're long enough expiration dates. And then I personally feel between doing these things where you shop on ad and then throw in the coupons, because a lot of warehouse stores usually won't take the coupons, you're going to save a significant amount of money. And and without the waste. But they do have a lot of advantages, and so you have to kind of just weigh the pros and cons. But yeah, these strategies will really work. I think we have to have the mindset it's free money, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Got free money.
Yeah.
All right, so when we come back, Jeanette will show us how to make a 10-day meal plan for a family of 4 for $5 a day per person using all of these groceries.
10 days.
Yeah.
Lose weight. Listen. We are back with Jeanette Bavini, who has made a career out of finding ways to save consumers money, consumers like you, me, all of us. And by the way, we want to tell you up front that you can find all of Jeanette's tips on our website, hallmarkchannel.com/home and family. All right, take it away. We've got a 10-day plan here, and we're going to save a lot of money. How do we do that?
Well, we went over the strategies, so we know that we're building the menu off of what was on ad and then finding coupons to match. Now, what I've done with this is I've broken it down. Actually, I did 10 days, but we gave 6 days as an example. I did a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. And based on all of this food, it came out to about $20 a day for a family of 4.
So you're saying $5
so
a day?
$5 a day, that's right. So for per person, that's pretty good. It's like $1 something, per person. Now, throughout the 10 days, you might need to run out and get another gallon of milk or something like that. But for the most part, these were what we used. And let me just give you some examples because it's not junk either. I mean, we had things like the eggs and cinnamon buns and then fruit, cantaloupe for the breakfast on day 1. Then, going to lunch, turkey sandwich, chips, a cookie, dinner, cookie.
Oh, our second word is cookie. All right, there you have those 2 words. Remember, it's Bahamas, your fun getaway. So, all right, keep going.
Good, I said the secret word. Okay. And then for dinner, the steak, mashed potato, the broccoli, and then even our little snack. And you know what? Let me tell you something. When you go out and you get a drink at a local coffee shop, that adds up. The iced caramel macchiato that we bought, it came out to 35 cents for each little glass of it. So you're going to save if you just do it this way.
All right, so but let me ask you a question. This is all beautifully planned.
Right.
A lot of people are working. They don't have time to sit down and make a plan like this. So how can you help us actually come up with something like this in order for us to help us realize, how we can consume all this, be smart about it, but who has the time to do this?
So, and that's a common question. The thing is, I always say, who doesn't have the time to save this kind of money? When you're looking at $117 that I saved for this grocery trip, and let's say it took me 40 minutes.
Did it?
It did.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're going to plan your menu anyway, right, for the week. But instead of doing it every day and say, oh, what am I going to cook tonight? Or the kids, what are we having for dinner tonight? This way you actually have it planned out. You don't even have to think about it for 10 days. So it takes time regardless of how you do it. The coupons, technology again, going online, your phones, it's so easy these days. And there's no reason to not do it. So yeah, it takes about 30, 40 minutes to do it. And it's definitely worth the time to do that. Absolutely.
I don't know if we mentioned the coupon, where you can go online to find some of these. Is it just
Yeah, I do work a lot with coupons.com. There's other sites out there. I'm big on manufacturers that you enjoy to go to their websites and get their coupons.
That's right.
Because it's not just yogurt and cereal anymore. It's everything, and they're all jumping on the bandwagon. So we broke it down like this, and into $20 a day, very affordable for a family. And so it's the mindset. I think it's like, this is free money, and that's what you have to look at it as.
So how much money am I going to save every year if I do it this way?
If you do it this way, you'll save on average about $4,700 a year. Now, that's like giving yourself, a $6,500, $7,000 raise because you don't have to pay taxes. You're saving $4,700 a year. Here's something else I really think everyone, if you do nothing else and you want to change one habit, brown bag it for your lunches. I did a little study, and I kind of polled a lot of different delis, and the average lunch for whole wheat turkey, cheddar cheese sandwich, and then a cookie, I said it again, and nothing happened. Where's my music? And an iced tea and potato chips is $11. I think it's around $11.72, something like that. That's the average of what people are going to pay when they go and buy all this in a deli.
Right.
I did the same thing using my strategies, and it came to $2.53. That alone is going to save you around $2,500 a year. So if you do those two strategies together, you're saving close to $7,000 a year. Well worth it, and it is worth the time. You know.
So could you go through for us just one more time, 1 day worth of costs for us?
Okay.
Okay.
So 1 day worth of costs. Well, basically, for example, let's go with day 2. So the pancakes, the bacon, and the grapes were what we had for the breakfast. The ham and cheese sandwich, cookies, chips for lunch, and the pasta veggie garlic bread for dinner, and a granola bar with, again, we had the iced caramel macchiato for the snack. The cost came to $20.
That's feeding
That's for a family of 4.
So that's
that
enough
comes
pancakes and bacon and grapes
absolutely,
for 4 people.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And one of the strategies is to cook a little bit more at your dinner the night before and get creative with it in your lunch the next day. And also things like buying fruit whole and cutting it yourself is going to save you instead of buying things pre-cut. That will save. And one other thing is rain checks. People really, if something's not in stock and it's a great deal, ask for a rain check and they will give it to you when it comes back in stock at the sale price.
I didn't know you could even do that.
Yeah, no, a lot of people don't, and it's a great way to save money. So, you know, again, it goes back to what we're spending at the end of the day is a significant amount less. You know,
This was great. Thank
Planning
you.
goes a
A lot
long
of
way.
great
it does.
information.
Planning goes a long way
Yeah,
that you can see.
exactly. And yes.
Wonderful. You can get more of Jeanette's tips at hallmarkchannel.com/home and family. Up next, Rick Schwartz from the San Diego Zoo is here. Yeah, there
I
he is.
got it. Here he
I
is.
know,
I
my
gotta
ball
take
on the
it
floor
home.
always. We have some amazing animals from Australia, mates. Don't go away.
Great.
Yeah.
It fell down.
Uh-oh. Now it's your